Are you ready for life on the road? Are you interested in becoming a tour manager or having some kind of touring position? Well, life on the road ain't easy. And in this video, Sam Jennings, who has been on the road with Macklemore and Luke Bryan, shares some of her advice of life on the road, the difference between a tour manager and a road manager, and just some really good tips on very raw and very honest on just how to get through it. Because being on the road really isn't easy. You're away from your family, you're away from your friends, you're away from just having a routine. Because being on the road, having no routine is your routine. And we can have a lot more videos on that topic down the road. But if that's something you're interested in, if you have any questions about life on the road, leave a question in the comments below. I try to always answer the questions and also gives us ideas for new blog posts and videos to make in the future. Subscribe to the channel, and I hope you enjoy this clip with Sam Jennings. Live the life you love. Yeah. So what's your job as a road manager look like on that tour? What were your roles now, and what were you responsible for?
I feel like it's just really a lot of logistics, you know, like traveling and booking hotel rooms, and it really is just you have to know your artist, and you have to be like 70 steps ahead of them at all times, you know, and it really is, and I don't mean this in a negative way or anything, it's just a glorified babysitter. I mean, it really is, and it's like there is no time that like you're not working. You know what I mean? I mean, she would text me on our off days and be like, hey, can you and you just do it, you know? There are no times where you're like done. Like with crew guys, they load in, they set it up, they chill through the day, they work the show, they load out, they're done. With a road manager, it's not like that. Like if the bus breaks down in the middle of the night, guess who has to deal with it?
Right.
Me. So, you know, but it's just, and it's so different with each artist. You know what I mean? Because I've been a road manager on different tours and with different people, and it's really, there is no job description. You know what I mean? It's like there's no, like, oh, you're going to do this every day. It's like it's different every single day. And it really just comes down to, like, it's the little things. You know what I mean? Like how I said being steps, miles ahead of your artist. Like, you have to know, like, what kind of drink she likes, what time is she gonna want it. Like she talked about, you know, maybe getting her nails done one day, like have a runner ready at this time, you know what I mean? Just stuff like that really makes a difference. So it's like when they wake up and they're like, oh, before they can even think about coffee, there's coffee on the table for them. You know what I mean?
Try to make them think as little as possible.
Yeah. If you're not, I forget who always told me this. If you're not removing worry, you're creating it. So it's really just, I don't know. And a lot of people are like, well, what do you even do? And I'm like, that means I'm doing my job well.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if you don't notice me and nothing's going wrong, I'm doing a really good job, you know?
Are you responsible for just the artist or for like the entire traveling crew?
The whole crew.
So how big would a crew on a show like that be? Like who are all the people on there?
I think we had six buses, so maybe like 50 or 60 people.
Wow. That's just for Britt Nicole, or that's for the entire tour?
That was like all of us.
Okay.
So that would be like, you know, Toby's people, my people, Colton's people. But really, it's weird because there's like, I think there's a difference between a tour manager and a road manager. And like for that, I feel like I was more of a road manager because Toby's guy, his name is Ryan Lampa. He's amazing. He was more of the tour manager. Like he was calling the venues, advancing, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. That's more of a tour manager, I feel like. And he was like dealing with like bus leases and like everything like that. And like as a road manager, I feel like it's more like day to day. Okay. If that makes sense.
Yeah, they did it for your artist only, right?
Yeah. So it's good when you're an opener, especially being a new road manager, because honestly, everything is kind of taken care of for you, you know, like how Ryan did all of that. Like he handled all of that stuff and settlement and all the really difficult stuff. And I just pretty much had to be day to day for her, you know? So, but yeah, I think there's a little bit of a difference between a tour manager and a road manager.